First of all, we have a visitor tonight, hopefully a potential member. Jay Riddle is sponsored, if you will, to use that word. Larry Sherman, our longtime members. Jay, you want to say a bit about yourself?
I'm semi-retired. I drive a bus part-time for a living, and I do my turning on the offsets. I have a family of 2 daughters and a son-in-law. Married for 30 years.
All right. We hope to see you
What kind of
maybe
lathe
at
do you
the
have?
open shop.
I have 2. I have a shop box.
Sounds like he has experience. Maybe he can show us
I don't.
stuff at the open house. Are there any visitors tonight other than your son? Our demonstrator tonight is Andrei Poplovsky. That close enough?
That's good enough.
And his son is here to assist. So it's going to be a complicated setup, I think. Matt has asked for a couple of minutes at the opener here for update on tool committee. Matt?
Just real quick, we have most of the tools installed here at the Kaufman's Kitchens. See, the lathes all now have lights. They all have chucks. They all have tailstocks, live centers, dead centers, step centers, and tool rests. One of the things we haven't picked up yet are just general shop tools. So I want to put out a call for donations. If anyone has a socket set they'd like to donate, a set of wrenches or Allen wrenches, pliers, Phillips screwdrivers, just general tools you have extras of, that'd be great. That way we don't have to purchase them and we can purchase other tools for the lathes. If you want to bring them by, you can bring them by to the next club meeting or to the open shop time this Saturday.
Good shop is not
Next
coming Saturday,
Week
week Saturday.
the 12th, I think.
As well. That's it. Thanks.
Thank you, Matt.
So much.
The next line we just covered here, our open shop is going to be on the 12th, a week from this Saturday. It's always the second Saturday, and our monthly meeting is a little bit early this month. So 9 to 12 open shop. All 4 lathes are operational. So bring in your work or bring in your eyes to watch work getting done. We got a request from the Lancaster Music Fest, which is going to be on the 9th of September. The overall show is kind of an all-day thing, but they have asked, could we bring a small lathe and some volunteers to operate said lathe. The lathe demonstration part, and you won't be center stage, you'll just be one of a number of presenters for people to walk by and ask questions and watch what you're doing. But from 12 to 5, we have agreed to commit to it and to staff it. Tom, our secretary, is donating or loaning us his, he has a mini lathe that we're going to be taking there and setting up. I will help with the setup and the tear down. What we could use 3 other volunteers. It's going to be in what's the name of the park in? Starts with a B. Buchanan Park.
Yeah,
Buchanan Park, yeah.
Buchanan Park.
Lancaster City.
Right there near F&M College. That's where the show will be. We'll just be doing it from noon to 5.
What's the date again, Barry?
September 9th. Right. And it's if the volunteer would bring their own tools, they can turn whatever they want. We probably ought to turn something that is pretty short cycle, so they can be offered to the audience. I don't know what the child and adult makeup is of this crowd. But it'd be good to be able to hand things out. And if you want to bring in stuff from your own collection to either show or sell, they're open to either. It'd be nice to have some stuff on display so people could look at it and see what the potential is for lathe turning. And if you got something you want to sell, bring it there and maybe you make a couple sales. Mid-Atlantic Woodturners.
Put me on there to do a demo on that. I'll look at that.
Okay, do you care which, you want to do the opening or the closing or something in the middle?
What are you doing? 2 to 5, you said?
12 to 5. I'll be there with, I'm gonna bring in Tom's lathe and they're gonna have a table set up for us. So I'll be there at the beginning and at the end. I don't know if I'm a very timid turner. I mean, slow. And so in a pinch I could do it, but it'd be better if somebody can move more like production speed, you know?
Yeah, put me down for 12 o'clock.
Okay. The Mid-Atlantic Woodturners Symposium. I don't know how many of you have signed up for it. I signed up for it some time ago. I always enjoy going to those things. And we are one of the sponsoring clubs, if you will. There are what, 12 clubs, John?
10.
10 to sponsor it, but considering it takes place right down here at the Marriott in Lancaster, it's obvious that we ought to be a key supporter of it, and not just in volunteers, but in attendees. There's some stuff Friday night, but mainly all day Saturday and Sunday until noon or thereabouts, and then there's a dinner or a lunch at the end of it. A lot of exhibitors there with their goods. If you're looking to buy tools or parts and see them firsthand before you buy them, like online, the number of top exhibitors that'll be there. And I think there are 7 demonstrators, and they rotate through. In fact, the one demonstrator, just seeing his picture of his little Asian-looking pagoda boxes, I saw the picture of one and I thought, I'll give that a try. So I mistakenly used cherry, which isn't too good on fracture resistance, but I think he'll be showing the correct way to make those. And that'll be the 22nd, 23rd, 24th of
Yes.
September.
Yeah.
The
That's it.
wood turning.
Yeah, Friday's the 22nd. I'm looking for helpers for the 21st, move the equipment in.
Okay.
And help move it out at the end.
Thomas,
Can we just see how many people in the room are currently registered? People want to share that they're registered.
I am not yet. I
I will be too.
Okay, so the thing I'd like to emphasize is if you're going to go, even if you don't register, if you're gonna, well, you all are local, so none of you are gonna need to stay at the hotel. But if you're not local like me and you need to drive in 40 minutes or an hour, you want to stay at the hotel, get your hotel reservation now because they will be out. They will be gone. There won't be enough of them. So I would
We saw
emphasize that.
last year.
I would also emphasize that right now registrations appear to be sort of a little slow. So it would be very stress reducing for those people who sit on the board of Mawats for you to all register if you're going to go. And as one of the host clubs and one of the 7 founding clubs, I think we should be showing up and supporting this thing. So I just want to make a big pitch for it. It's a lot of fun. Simon Begg is coming in from Ireland. You're never going to see Simon Begg again.
right.
So if you know who Simon is and you like his work and you want to see him demonstrate, this is your chance to do that.
Neil Turner from Australia as
Neil
well.
Turner's coming in. Roberto Ferrer's coming in from Chicago, who's originally from Mexico, who does this great sort of, we were talking about it, he's created a sort of rose engine sort of jig to do the work that he does. So he does some very interesting shield work that's based on Aztec and Mayan, its Mayan heritage. So great demonstrators, a good event that needs people to attend it in order for it to continue to exist. So I just want to, be a strong advocate for people. Literally go and register because, these things are only available to us if we actually take advantage of them. They're not here permanently. If you don't go, if you don't register, it doesn't need to be here and it will go away. So I'm just going to advocate that people really.
And I'm pretty sure you do not have to be an AAW member
You do
to
not.
go.
You do not.
So think about it and try and get a good representation of our club there. John, treasurer's report.
Yeah,
You can catch you off guard manning the camera there.
no, that's okay. I'll just come up real quick into the camera. After all of the tool expenditures, the club has $3,073 in the bank and probably about 140 in the envelope from two wood sales and petty cash. So well, $3,200, maybe $3,300 total. We have not done any fall programming, so there's money available to, if we want to bring in somebody in the fall or a demonstrator, there's money available if we find we need to buy something for the shop. So the club is in good financial shape. We have about 100 members, which means our income in the last year end and in the first quarter will be another $3,000. Our annual expenses are only about $1,800. So the club has money to work with.
Okay, and can anybody tell if Doug Kitch is on Zoom here? I don't think so. The gentleman contacted me today. He's the director for auctions for the Lancaster Hospice and Community Care. And he said for like 15 years before COVID, he had been kind of teaming with our club on Turner donating stuff to be auctioned at for the hospice and community care. And so he just contacted me today and I sent him a Zoom link. He probably hasn't gotten the email yet. But anyhow, he just said their auction is next month. So I don't know when in the month. We didn't get any back and forth. I'll let you know details as soon as I get them. But if you have some stuff that you at my house, there's like the 9th bowl just sitting there next to the 8th bowl, whatever. My wife would probably appreciate getting rid of some of them, and to the extent that each of them will bring in a nice donation at purchase at an auction, I'll let you all know and see what you can round up.
That's on Labor Day week.
You know about it?
Oh, yeah, I donate it every year.
Oh, okay. I gotta have you up here. He just told me it's in August. He said it's in 1 month, so we have to hustle. He might have contacted me earlier.
Big deal on Labor Day weekend. They'll get lots of people there.
Okay, so we got 5 weeks, I think, or
They run Saturday and Monday, they don't run Sunday.
okay.
They'll have the auction Labor Day weekend.
All right.
So how do we get pieces to them? We get them to you, Barry?
I will. I'll ask Tom to send out an email as soon as I get information back from him on when they need the stuff and where to bring it.